10 signs you are dating a great guy who you should never let go. Women all around the world agree that being in a relationship can bring a lot of delight and excitement into your life. There are many fish in the sea and the options are endless. For those ladies already in a relationship, you may wonder every once in a while whether you made the right choice by being with your significant other. What if there were some things you've neglected to consider? Is it time to rethink your options? To put your mind at ease, here are a few signs that you are in fact dating a great guy who you should never let go. He loves you for your dorky, awkward self. Not all girls can have as much confidence and grace as Marilyn Monroe. You may have an awkward laugh, or a weird way of walking. Maybe you stutter, tell bad jokes and drool in your sleep. Maybe you aren't very comfortable around his friends and family, but at the end of every day he still finds you adorable. It's the best feeling knowing that you don't have to pretend you're someone you're not. He doesn't run for the hills during your period. Some situations can't be fixed by anyone, not even by your number one man. Let's use your time of the month as an example. He doesn't know what it's like, and a large percentage of women suffer mood swings and hormonal fluctuations that can be terrifying and confusing. He can't be expected to know exactly what to say, however he will sit you down, wrap a blanket around you and give you a massage. What more could you ask for? He's more real than men from the movies. If he has ever tried surprising you with a song or other romantic gesture, more often than not it has ended up more embarrassing than romantic. However, the gestures are flattering and prove to be topics of conversation for the rest of your relationship. Let's face it, perfect guys don't exist, so the fact that this imperfect guy can make you happy is an indicator that you're probably with the right guy. He never lets you go to bed angry or upset. All couples fight, it's a given. Every relationship has its low points and its high points. In whatever case, it is great to have a man who makes sure you two don't dwell on unnecessary arguments. There is nothing worse than waking up in the morning knowing that you had that fight last night and are supposed to be avoiding each other and exchanging glares the next morning. If he takes the extra effort to make sure you don't fall asleep without making up, then you know he's a keeper. He isn't too scared of your dad's shotgun. Many men cringe at the thought of meeting your parents, especially if they're the scary type. When your significant other is actually enthusiastic about meeting your folks and incorporating himself into your family, then this is a sign that you've picked a good one. A good boyfriend will never try to isolate you from your family, so be sure you look out for this. He is the only person you need to have a good time. Whether you're watching a movie, eating dinner, playing video games or just spending the whole day in bed talking about everything, he is the only person you need to have a memorable moment. Spending time with other people is great, but sometimes there's nothing you love more than being able to spend some quality time alone with him. Your lives together will never be dull. He doesn't burn toast. Enough said. Maybe all he knows how to do is flip a pancake or not burn an omelette. On the other hand, he might be a better cook than you. Either way, there is nothing more attractive than a guy who knows his way around the kitchen. While you still need to spend a few hours laboring in the kitchen, it's good to know that he's willing to put in as much effort as you. He doesn't doubt you, and doesn't give you any reason to doubt him. Trust is the most important part of a functional relationship, and it is vital that both of you are putting in an equal amount of effort. If you can go out late on a Friday night without him hounding you with questions the morning after about where you were, what you did and who you were with, then you know you've established a good trust relationship. At the same time, he doesn't give you any reason to question who he texts and why he hasn't called when he said he would. Whatever excuse or apology he gives you is legitimate. This is a man you should keep around for as long as possible. He has creative ways to let you know he loves you. It's extremely easy to say those three little words, and after a long relationship it becomes something you say almost automatically, even if you don't mean it. At this stage, if your boyfriend is finding more creative ways to let you know he cares, then this is a sign of a keeper. Maybe he's started leaving cute notes for you to find when you wake up in the morning. Maybe he's started singing to you. Maybe he's taking you on picnics. Whatever he does, it should mean the world to you. He doesn't have multiple personalities. He doesn't have to act cool in front of his friends or your friends. He doesn't pretend to be anything to impress your parents. He doesn't have to act any differently around you to make you like him better. He's the same person all the time, honest and consistent. You never have to worry whether he'll act weird around particular people, and you know that the man you fell in love with such a long time ago will still be the same man in 50 years. This is a sign that you should never ever let him go.